Good morning, cruisers. How are you? Welcome back to our channel, Tripping Over 60. I'm Lon.
And I'm Glenda. And we were recently reflecting on the Transatlantic cruise we took a little
Earlier this year.
Yeah. And we were talking about all of the fun that we had on that cruise and all the things that we really enjoyed about it. We thought, you know what, this is something we should share on our channel. So today we're going to share some of our favorite things that we experienced on that cruise, so that those of you that are thinking about a transatlantic cruise and might be a little nervous about so many days at sea, you'll at least have some perspective that from our experience of how our time was taken up.
So keep in mind, we're fairly new. This was our third cruise in 20 years. So this is from the perspective of new cruisers. So this was a transatlantic on the Majestic Princess. And being that, it was a 14-day cruise. 9 of those right up front were all at sea. So a lot of time to do what we wanted to do, when we wanted to do it. And that was just, it was so nice. It was so relaxing. There was no pressures. You could just chill and do what you wanted to do.
Yeah. I mean, because we did have port days toward the end, but not early on. So there was no pressure of thinking what you're going to do tomorrow or, had several days of
Yeah, it was great too, just to be able to explore the ship during that time.
Right, right. So a few of the things that we wanted to share with you were just some of our favorites. For me, there was an area on this ship at the front of the ship called the Hollywood Conservatory. And it was an area with the indoor pool, and they had a couple of hot tubs in there. But what was really nice about it is all along the perimeter, they had seating, and it was semi-private. There were like little cabanas, I would say, and sometimes it would be 2 lounge chairs and a end table, or it could be a love seat, like a regular furniture love seat and a chair. There were also, I'm trying to think if there were other rocking chairs, I think maybe in a couple of them. But anyway, then along the front of the ship, there was a larger area and a big panoramic view of the windows, which was basically just water. But there, a lot of people sat and they'd play games or maybe work on their computer. People were reading books, so there was just a lot of space to relax. It was pretty quiet in there, I would say, most of the time. So I just really enjoyed hanging out in that area.
Yeah, it was a great place to read a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really nice. So I'm kind of a dweeb, kind of a dork. History just kind of fascinates me. And one of the things that they did on this ship, they had an expert on board that gave talks in the theater. And it was 10 o'clock every day, so plan on that. He would give talks about the ports that we were coming up on and the history of Funchal, the Madeira island, of Cadiz, of Malaga as we approach. So that's right up my alley. I love that. So the no schedules, like I said, it's maybe 10 o'clock, but one little notice for you. So the ship changes time zones, and the way they approach it is 1 hour a day. They would adjust the time zone, and there were a few talks that I missed as I showed up at 11 o'clock instead of 10 o'clock.
Yeah, that time change creeps up on you sometimes, that's for sure.
We were relaxing too much.
Maybe so. Another area of the ship that we used quite a bit and we enjoyed was the walking track. So they had an outdoor walking track, and it was a nice place to just get some fresh air. And also there was a lot of activity because it would kind of cut through the basketball courts or pickleball courts. And there were a lot of people out walking, and you just got different views as you went along. You got a lot of time at the aft of the ship. So we took advantage of the walking trail and really enjoyed that feature, I guess, on the ship. I think it's true that not every ship has an outdoor walking track. So we appreciated that.
Yep.
So another area of the ship that we appreciated was the International Cafe. This is a cafe, basically, that's open 24/7, and you can get light food, sandwiches. Was there soup there? I don't recall.
I don't remember the soup. I do remember cookies.
Cookies and different desserts. And so what we really liked about it is we would find ourselves just lollygagging, I guess, all day. And next thing you knew, we kind of missed the buffet for dinner or the main dining room. So we'd just go to the International Cafe and grab a sandwich. And there was actually a bar in the lounge area there. It was in the piazza. And we liked hanging out there.
Yeah, one of our favorite server was there at that bar. So
yeah,
it worked out great for us, really.
It was very convenient for us. So it was just another thing about this ship that we enjoyed and weren't really expecting before, we went on this cruise.
Yeah. So for me, the casino, that was a big thing for me. I always like to say before I go that I hope I break even. I could use the money. But yeah, I play craps, and craps players, there's not a lot of craps players, so you would see the same people over and over, night after night, and it was just a great time. Had a lot of laughs, a lot of fun. I'm proud to say that after, I don't know how many nights I actually played, I came out ahead at the end of the trip, plus $8. One other thing, so I'd been eyeing this up while in the gift shop for much of the for much of the trip, and I couldn't put myself to buying this thing. Well, the casino then gave me a little bit of bonus money and to use at the gift shop, and so what do you think of this?
Captain Lon.
I love it.
Gotta
I
love
love it. Boy, I went right for that. So, casino, I enjoyed it.
Good for you. That was a fun time. One other thing, and I keep bringing us back to food, I guess, was the buffet we found had an area that had all kinds of foods that we typically put on a charcuterie board here at home. So there were cheeses and meats, crackers, fruit. So a couple of times we went up and just basically prepared ourselves a charcuterie board and took it back to our room. We had a balcony room, and then we would sit out on the balcony and just enjoy that, again, peaceful and quiet, private, and have a drink and call that dinner. I mean, we do that sometimes at home. We'll just make a charcuterie board and sit in the backyard. So we're really excited to figure that one out too.
Yeah. That's I love doing that, actually. It's just another relaxing thing.
Right.
So the cruise, we took it primarily to get us to Europe. We had planned on 3 weeks in Spain and then 3 weeks in Portugal once we got over there. And so the cruise was great. We loved it. Mm-hmm. And number one, we avoided the planes, the plane trip, the long plane trip over, and no jet lag once we got there, which was absolutely huge. We were able to enjoy right off the bat our 3 weeks in Spain and 3 weeks in Portugal. That was a big thing.
Yeah, we didn't lose time from lack of sleep, which was nice. We did have a little bit of challenge, as Lon mentioned, keeping up with the time change because it was almost daily. Yeah. But well worth it. Well worth it.
Yeah, absolutely. So, man, we certainly suggest you try a transatlantic cruise if you haven't yet. For those of you that are more experienced, though, we would love if you would put down in the comments things that you really enjoy with the cruise, some of your favorite activities, because we're still learning. We plan to do more, but we could use your advice on that.
Yeah, and we didn't take advantage of the spa or anything like that, but I know that's something that a lot of people enjoy as well. So we hope that you found this video helpful, and thanks for watching.
And keep on tripping.